Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Banished. We are here for another 2 in-game years, another episode of Banished, of which we haven't played in obviously a little bit of time on the channel, but it is back and I cannot quite remember what we were doing, or at least I wouldn't be able to if I didn't have... Where is it? This. If I didn't have the big town hall that is being built just over here. I like our little town that's coming together. It's coming together real nicely. And we're going to do 2 in-game years. That's the deal. That's what we've been working with. We've got a very good, solid population. And the rule is, I think, 2 houses as well per episode. So, you know what? They can go here, can't they? They can go there. You know what? Let's rotate them that way. And have the pathway connect up in a slightly different way. There you go. Just make it a bit different. Why not? Okay, then we'll pin these as well because they need to be built at some point. And this one. And there we go. So we've got 4 laborers and 4 builders, and over time, all I've got to do is add the stone and the iron. You know what? We might even start today's episode with a bit of the ×5, just to try and speed this build up a little bit. Is it going? Who's working on it? Okay, there's Basten. Is that Basten or... It's Buston. Oh, they're still chopping down all the things I've asked them to chop down. Doria. Thad. And Olive. Okay, well, we've got... I mean, I guess they still do have these jobs to get done. Which I remember listing out for them a while ago. Of course, this is the hunting cabin that we've got over here, which could theoretically allow us to make some leather stuff if we had a worker in there. You know what? We should have a tailor. There we go. And I do wonder if we will actually start to produce some leather. Some clothes. It is saying that the work can be done, so it's not like the question mark and then the question mark comes up with like a thing like this, which is like, well, there's nothing there for us. Look at the little peach trees. They're so organized. Squash, pepper, Brussels sprouts. That's all that can be there. Whoa. Oh, there's a trader as well. Okay, let's slow things down a second. So, Lelari has become an adult and is now a laborer. Doshiella has become an adult and is working as a laborer. So that went from 10 to 8, but then a child named Sorrenton has been born. The stone house is being worked on, as is the town hall. We've got... Oh, no, there it is. Dang it. That's unfortunate because I thought maybe there would be. But let's see what we've got here. When this trader pulls up. Okay, we'll go with firewood because that's probably much easier. Oh yeah, that's going to be fine. Perfect. And dismiss. I shall see you later. So we've got some chickens. I think that is what leghorns are, I guess. Like Foghorn Leghorn, do we? Of course. So how are we going to move them? Where are they? So we need to put down a... Okay, this is interesting. So we need to put down somewhere for the animals to chill out. So is it resource? No. Pasture? Yeah? Although I'm not sure where, but it's going to have to be over here where the more this stuff is. I mean, they're not the biggest, are they? They're rather small. It's got to be 7 by 7. Okay, so what about the... There must be a help. There's always a help. So, pastures. Maybe they don't go in pastures. Maybe they don't go in pastures. Okay, let me have a Google. It's going to pause. Okay, I think they do go to the pasture. The coop. Okay, I think it is going to be a pasture. So that's what I'm going to have to do. So, because I'm not seeing anything that says to do anything else. So that needs to be built. Okay, let's just quickly do that. Okay, and we'll see. I love that I'm putting the chickens right next to the town hall. Oh, they are starting to put the iron in. This is, they've got the logs and the iron in that one. Started on this one as well. How are we doing on firewood? 1946. Food is really where we're at. Oh, what? El Miracle the Hunter died during childbirth. Del Bertha is gonna... Oh, that's sad. Why does the game do this? Why does it make me sad? Alejandra has replaced El Miracle as a hunter. Yeah, that can go down there for now. That's a 62. Wow, that jumped up. Now they just need to build it. And then the same over here. We do have iron and stone and stuff like that, but it's probably because so much of it is like all the way over here. Yeah, look at this. We're storing it all the way over here. That's the problem. We're not bringing any of it back for the people. The town need it over here. It's okay, it just means it takes a little bit longer for stuff to get done, but that's not a particularly bad thing. Mary has been born. 36011 means 47 total. I think, is there an achievement if you get to 50? No, it's what? It's 300. So we are way, way, way still off getting our first achievement. My word. Let me just increase the height. on my chair so I can sit back and relax and enjoy the game. Okay, so food is definitely not a problem. The problem is resources such as clothes and then raw material resources. But obviously, the slow clear out of the rocks and stuff like that over here. Is that not? Oh, it's already got a symbol on it, that's why. Okay, that is getting built. So 13 out of 45. The roads are going down as well. I remember those roads being put down. That was last time out though, so it's taking a little bit of time, but that's okay. Now we're only in summer of year 13, so we're going to have year 13, year 14 before we go anywhere else. That's still on full zeros, but that's okay. Are they about to build the roads over here? They are. Oh, just one thing, and then what? Then what? We're running away. Oh, it's being built. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, that's all. Look, that's a huge step up as well. That's nearly done all the iron, and then they'll just have to build it. The road's being put down. The pasture will then get built at some point. That won't take as long because the wood is easier to find. Okay, that's cool. So that's also been built now. This can move. That can move over there. Just the last bit of iron needs to go across. Is this ready? It's only at 88, but they should probably start harvesting that soon. I love the smoke. Oh, look, someone did go and do the chopping. The reserve of stone is low, yeah. But we are, of course, we've got the quarry over here. It's still 90% remaining. We're just trying to use it faster than the game, like, we can produce it, I suppose. Maybe once these builds are done, we just have a chat. We just chill. We don't try and build anything. We just try and work with the animals. We work with the farm. We just collect resources and slowly but surely build up our stock. Child named Haraki makes 48. Because this is now at... That's being built. There we go. 27, 28. It's at 66%. This is almost done as well. That will overtake that. Surely. Oh, the logs have been put down on the pasture. So we'll be able to move the chickens across, right? And then we've got chickens. Like, that, we've just... Big step taken. Chickens. How we're looking? 93. It's late summer. Still plenty of time, I suppose. 88, 44. Storage for produced goods is near capacity. No, it's not. There's an empty storage barn right there. Stop your whinging. That is full. So is that. That's nowhere near full. You know, maybe we need another market. I mean, is this even... They're not even in range of that market. So we might need a market like... I don't know, over here? In there? Would that fit? I don't think so. Maybe over here. Oh. It's collecting time. We're collecting up here. What's your inventory? 44. 60. And it's just going to tick up, isn't it? The more we work. Oh no, it's not going to tick. Oh yeah, there it goes. It does tick up every 20, I suppose. That's cool. This house is almost done. Oh, okay. I love the fact that the chickens, the door is wide open. The chickens are like, eh. We're happy here. We'll stay here. It's okay. Come on, so close. So close to being done. Just finish it up. Oh, someone dropped in there. I saw that jump up. That's okay. Okay, so we are like I said, we're at that point where it's just like stay chill. The town hall is almost done. Great progress being made on that, and that will give us more insight into like so much more stuff. There we go. Stone house built. No occupants. Okay, that's fine, but that means we've got an empty house like that can be moved into at some point, which is fine. Early autumn, the rain has gone. So let's up the numbers being worked over here. So it is 4 and you've moved over to this one. But the pasture does need to be built as well because those chickens need to be moved across at some point. Right? Yeah, we're working good on the farm. We're working hard on the farm. The build is, yeah, okay. The build's just taking its time. Let's just speed this up real quick just to get the building done. And now it's just the building here that needs to be done. Will it come with a fence? It looks like it will. %. Oh, it's going into winter? No, oh, it's not just yet, but it looks like it will be. In not very long at all. Estherodon and Free Manuel. Health is good. Happiness is good. 4 hearts, 4 stars and above is okay by me. I want to try and keep it in the 5 as much as we can. Whoa! A child named Ernie and a child named Lurlinette were born. Some of these names are so cool. There we go. There's the town hall. So that we can see the professions thing. That's good. We can see the status. That's good as well. So arguably, we no longer need these. But I like this. This is very useful. It is very useful to be able to see all of this. No citizens are available to work. We need a herdsman. Where is the... There we go. Yeah, you're only cold for half a second. Okay, production. We can now see all of this. Yes, see, the miner has died of old age. Elise has been born. So that fuel... that's fuel, but that's not necessarily... Like, that's firewood. That's not coal. Is that put... No, coal is down here. So current 878 used 1109, produced... I think we need another... Okay, I think we need to shore up our production line. That's what I think we need to do. This is our inventory across the whole thing. That's very cool. Okay, we're gonna... Well, we'll get that back at some point. So the chickens are in there. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll have it 7 out of 6. So we'll have it at 6. Anytime the population gets above that, then a chicken goes off to the farm, so to speak. Okay. That's our town hall. Does that make this obsolete? There are no nomads, trade items. Oh wow, there's a lot more. That's the population graph, the citizens graph. Education is at a flat 0. The clothing is okay at the minute. It's not great, is it really? But the happiness is steady on about 80%. That's our level of food. If we go 25 years, it's just been a steady increase, and now we're at I think we're at a sustainable level there. We had a lot more, now it's obviously gone down. We need to just produce for a while. Iron is on the way up. We've never had as much as we've got right now. Firewood we had a lot more, and it has now gone down. So tools are fine. Herbs are fine. They're pretty steady. Clothing is not great. Yeah. Alcohol, textile. So by the looks of it, it's logs and firewood that are going to be the issue. So let's go on a big harvest. I think it's what we're going to have to do. So, first things first, from the road to there, and then grab that as well. It actually makes more sense to just remove everything rather than just... Because we've got 6 laborers. So they should start just getting on this and just getting it done, basically. And then, well, you know what? I'm going to have to keep it. I'm going to have to keep the graphs. Can I make them a bit smaller? I can't have this many. That's so much of the screen covered in stuff. But it can't, it has to just be there. I can't like pin it. It just has to stay there. Okay, so we want to see this number go up, and we also want to see this number go back up. We want to kind of replenish to where we were at. And while we're doing this, stone and iron needs to boost itself up as well. We need those numbers to continue up. Iron, doing great, moving in the right direction. Food is pretty steady. It's at a good number as well. Zakaria has grown up and is now a laborer. We're gonna need, yeah, the thing is that we need more seeds and stuff like that to really move to the next level. Oh, there's also all of these trees here that we could also get at some point. It's early spring in the year 14 of Gully Town, of our small little town. So that's the food graph. The food graph is very important, but we're very, very safe on food at the minute, so I don't overly need to focus on it. Let's go to this graph, because, you know what, let's actually go to the 1 year graph. I want to see this increase. That's what I want to see, because we're going to be, obviously, taking logs from the forest, cutting down trees, bringing those logs to the storage, then the woodcutter, who, remember, filled up, like, all of this, and, like, most of this, maybe, as well. But that's not the case anymore. And I don't want our population getting cold. Food is good. Now it's back to resource production. And our little chickens are just chilling out. It's awesome. I love it. We got chickens. It's so cool. Bit of a surprise as well. It wasn't really something we were planning. But it happens. And it happened in a good way. Okay. So, times 5. Just as we slowly see these trees go down. I mean, when it's not raining. And we want this number to go back up. You know, it's going to go... Where was it? Where was it? It was that we had over 1,000. So that's kind of where we've got to get it back to. Because I think the population is like sustainable at the moment. Obviously, if we want to keep it growing, then people need houses. But we haven't had a logo come up saying this person doesn't have a house in a while. So I think we're just okay where we are. There's there you go. We're back to 50 on the population total. 50 citizens, 22 homes, 20 families. So are there 2 homes that are empty? Let's check. No. Or does it count like... Does somebody living on their own count as, like, does it say that, okay, that's not a family? Oh no, it must be, there must be some empty houses. Oh, that doesn't look like there is. Yeah, you know what? I actually don't think I need this. I think the town hall has fully replaced that. And you know, I don't even think we need this either. So we'll keep the event log. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a merchant. That's all you're bringing? You're just bringing logs? That's not really that much. Yeah, that's... He's like, I bring logs. I bring trade of logs. I'm like, we got a forest here. And how many laborers are we at? We're at 9 laborers. Okay. Don't know. I do like this. I like this for the graphs. And the overview is quite useful. It's all in one, but I'm not sure about this. Oh, no, it is the same, isn't it? It says 10 locations because there's 6 that don't have anything in there right now. That's fine. 4 out of 8 fishermen on 2. Yeah, but you're working there and then you're also working over here, aren't you? Yeah, okay, we're fine on... Fish has never been a problem. It's not been a problem at all. Okay. So we are still, yeah, we're just on the clearing of this part of the forest. Okay, let's go back to ×5 for a bit. Okay, good. We're back on the climb here. We're back on the climb. I actually want my... I want it to go back to the way it was. Yeah, I want this back. We'll check the town hall for things periodically. Like we'll open up this stuff periodically. We'll make the view probably not 10 years, probably 5 years is more accurate. We can see where we were a couple of years ago rather than 20 years ago. But yeah, so that's where we were at a couple of years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. We need to get it back to that. There are no nomads, and this is what we have here. Okay, so every time a merchant shows up, it's like, I'm going to guess there's some kind of RNG around what they carry and what they've got available to us and things like that. Handel was born. And again, if we check that and then go to the overview, 23 families in 22 houses. Does that mean there's like... No, but we haven't got a signal of anyone saying like, we don't have a house, I don't have a house. Like, because if we had that signal... Oh, no, that's the merchant coming back, isn't it? We would know. Okay. I know we're at ×5 speed, and I don't really want to be at ×5 speed very often. The reason I am at ×5 speed is because I think we do need to take a step back from building things for a little bit and just build up some resources again. Because obviously the numbers are getting lower. Stone's at 180. I think the stone needs to improve. I mean, the iron's doing really, really well. We could swap it to coal. Maybe when it gets to 500, we swap it to coal or something like that. Maybe that's what we can do. Yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. But I just want this... Bertus has been born. Just want this to finish up. And then what we're going to do is... There's a hunting cabin. What we'll do is we'll build a forester next to the hunting cabin. Just so that we don't suddenly... Basically, so that we don't find out that we've got no resources in, like, a little bit of time. It's like, oh, we've cut down all of the trees and there's none now. If we have a forester just constantly doing this kind of replanting and, like, we'll always have trees if and when we need them. So we're at 564 over there, 357 over there. Early autumn. Population has hit that 50 mark, which is really nice. But what's more important is the chickens. Where are they? I want to go see my little chick. They're trying to escape over here. You seeing this? They're trying to get out of here. I love the audio. Yeah, just pick up all of this stuff. That's loads of herbs and things that we can use. Tools are all good. A child named Nelly was born. We're all good on our housing at the minute. There's so many houses that have got like... Oh, look, there's Nelly. Like 1 or 2 people in them. Yeah, there's one. Limani. Ethelm, one. At some point, we need to build a school as well. It's definitely true. Oh, we don't have any builders. That's why nothing's going on over here, do we? Need builders to go and do that. Okay, can they get it done before the end of the episode, which would actually be the end of the year? A child named Tenise was born, or Denise. So Tenise, maybe? Ten is definitely the nickname I would be given. Okay, we've got the labourers to spare that I'm going to up the labourers on the stone cutters and working in the mine. So that's going to go up to 6. At some point, we're going to have to start cutting these trees down and then building houses over here as well, so that the people who live in the work in the mines live nearby rather than having to trek it from kind of town centre. And then on top of that, obviously there's kind of the farming area over here with a load of villages, sorry, with a load of houses that make up like a kind of residential area here. So basically, maybe this area, we just replicate it over here. Houses, a storage barn, and more. Analia has become an adult and is working as a labourer. So because I put... Oh! The builders are doing it! They're doing it! Awesome! So, because... Oh, and also maybe the road has to just tuck down in front of it like that. Nice. Electa has become an adult and is working as a labourer. So there's still 8, and there's 2 builders just running around doing the building. So they're gonna... Oh, they're gonna put down the roads first. They always put down the roads first, don't they? Okay. So the removal is now just picking up all of this stuff. So what I'm gonna quickly do is I'm gonna do the same thing this side. Just like that, because there's 8 labourers running around doing all of that. And then it'll also allow me to put the pathway down as well. It's always yelling. It's like, oh, it's at capacity, it's at capacity. No, it's not. It's not at capacity. Shut it. Stop it. Okay, somebody is cold. It is young Analia. You're gonna go get some... Oh. Oh, somebody else is cold. Zachariah. What is this? That tool limit has been reached? At 100. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It means you get to rest. Just enjoy the time off. Okay, we're into winter. Logs has gone above. Stored iron. We just can't produce more. That's the thing, isn't it? We can't produce at a certain rate. Like, we'd have to put down another mine to get ourselves to any kind of point where we're okay with that. Okay, so... Alright, it's almost the end of the episode. I do want to see if this can be built quickly, but we've got to get it done before the year breaks. The 14th year of our little town. They're bringing the stone, which is good. There we go, the stone's in. Zachem, the forester, has died of old age. Ethelm has replaced Zachem as a forester. Fair play. Fair play, Zachelm. Okay, so we just got to get this built. And obviously Well, we can collect this stuff at another time. Alon. A child named Hella was born. Alon has become an adult and is working as a labourer. And that is early spring. There we go. So we didn't get the build done, but we were very, very close. And that will wrap up the episode. There's got to be a wrap up of the episode at some point. And it does make for a good kind of length episode, 40 minutes. Thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. The progress is... It is happening. We've got chickens. Didn't plan for that. Chickens and GRAPHS. There we go. There's the title. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.